How much time do you spend on social media platforms? What kind of impact does social media consumption have on you? Time and again, there have been questions, a lot of concern around the use of social media by the younger population and the kind of impact it has. Let's tell you about a 20-year-old woman who has taken the stand in a landmark US trial accusing Meta platforms and Google of addicting her to social media as a child and damaging her mental health, allegedly. Testifying in the court, she told jurors that years of using YouTube and Instagram left her anxious, depressed, and insecure about her appearance. She said she started watching YouTube as a 6-year-old and joined Instagram at the age of 9. She also told the court her use quickly became obsessive, affecting her school performance, disrupting her sleep, limiting her offline social life, allegedly, and straining relationships with her family. She said her mental health worsened so severely that she developed suicidal thoughts. And at the age of 10, started self-harming as a way to cope with depression. Even today, she said, she feels unable to give up social media. Under questioning, she said being without her phone made her feel like a huge part of her was missing and that she was overwhelmed by a fear of missing out. Her lawsuit claims Meta and Google profited by designing their platforms to hook children, reportedly, despite knowing that excessive use could harm young people's mental and behavioral health, allegedly. The case was filed by her mother 2 years ago, before she turned 18. The jury has also heard from her former psychotherapist, who said excessive social media use was a contributing factor to her mental health problems. The trial is examining what the companies knew about the effects of social media on children and how their products and business strategies targeted younger users. Meta and Google have both denied the allegations. The outcome of this trial could set an important precedent on whether big tech can be held responsible for the design of its platforms and to what extent. Remember earlier regarding social media use among teenagers and the kind of content that's being consumed, we also told you how court documents in the US reportedly revealed that nearly 1 in 5 Instagram users aged 13 to 15 reported seeing unwanted nudity or sexual content on the platform. The case is part of thousands of lawsuits in the US accusing Meta of designing addictive features that contribute to a mental health crisis among minors. Separate internal documents reportedly showing a company researcher urged Meta allegedly to focus on teen users, describing them as catalysts who influence their parents and younger siblings to join the platform, allegedly. Meta has reportedly said that the figures come from user feedback, not a review of actual posts, and adds that much of the explicit content is shared through private messages, where privacy limits monitoring. The company also points to new safety measures for teen accounts, including removing nudity and sexually explicit material, even when generated by AI with limited exceptions for educational or medical use.